Was the beginning of the arm, the first signal. Then the looting and so on happens. Then you see that there was a lull after the first few days of May, 3-4 days. Then there's a rigor with the coordinated attack when the Home Minister was there. He said he will come back and solve it within 15 days. It is almost 17 months. Then you see Assam Rifles confronting with Manipur police. You see 2 retired officials of 2 security organizations speaking against, opposite, almost fitting into a narrative of Meitei versus Kuki, and the rest of us seems to be watching as if this is something like Hutus and Tutsis fighting in a distant land. In this country, this has never happened. If the Constitution, Article 21, gives us that right to life, none of the people in the state, be that Kukis or be that Meiteis, the state has not been able to do it. Isn't it? All the fundamental right in our Constitution start with Article 12 that defines what is a state. Because in our Constitution, all the rights are guaranteed. It's an obligation on the state to defend all those rights. A state has not done that. We are very clear on that. And there are so many other issues associated. We must handle this thing, but first and foremost, this capacity to protect life and property has not done. We talk about AFSPA. Churachampur is under AFSPA. वो AFSPA के बावजूद villages have been wiped out. Khumujambaleka is one example in the heart of the city in Churachandpur. Similarly, you have houses being usurped in some of the areas in Imphal, in Imphal district as well. All these things, you allow it under state. So it's AFSPA is an excuse. I asked, I will not name it, I asked the top officials, retired officials, uniform guys, who have so much decoration on their career. And I asked, how is that CRPC 131 allows army to respond, even there is no AFSPA? If public tranquility is going to be in the life and property, it's your conscience. You're supposed to act. So without AFSPA also, if you are a conscientious army and professional army officers, you have responded in and around your area. Much of these foothills are under AFSPA. Was army able to save those villages? Forget Meiteis. Are they able to save those villages, which is under the AFSPA occupied area, areas? They must move out of this binary. If the Indian Armed Forces were doing a peacekeeping job on the UN for 16 months, if this is the record, what would be UN saying?